This is the part where we run.
It's day 19 of my 30-day car camping adventure. The hubbies joined me for the next week, and today we had to drive from northern Idaho to our glamping accommodations near Kalispell, Montana, seeing all the sights we could along the way without getting into a major fight that would completely ruin our trip, something that's all too easy for us. We left our friends in Hope, Idaho, and drove north to Bonner's Ferry. A lot of people said this town wasn't anything special, but it's in such a pretty part of the country. I was looking forward to seeing what it had to offer.
Oh, there it is, the brewing company. Kootenay River Brewing Company. Oh, look at that view, Ted. That is pretty.
Although this was one of the smaller downtowns I drove through, they really packed a lot into their 2 blocks. There was a pizza place, a yoga shop, a consignment store, a gun store, some other shops and restaurants, and it was cute.
Look at the cute boutique. Oh, look at the little bistro.
So, Ted and I have 2 different travel styles. I'm like a sloth who just wants to meander around the forest floor, and he's more like a shark who has to keep moving to live. Let's see if we can see something through the trees. You just stay here. Below is the Moyi River. Okay, we stopped at the Overlook, but there's a lot of trees and it's really hard to see. It's too bad I couldn't whip out the camera fast enough to show you the view on the right. Really beautiful wooded canyon, but I'm gonna see if we can peek through the trees here and see something. Yeah, that's the view in there beyond the trees. Okay, actually, there's a short little trail according to the sign, but I'm a little worried about leaving Ted in the car for too long. I get agitated. But I want to see the view. All right, well, here's a peak view. Here's another peak view. Okay, here's one where you can actually see the river down there. There's a lumber mill across the way. I'll try to get that too. Okay, so I gotta run back to the car because this little Overlook Trail was a little longer than I thought. I mean, it's just a few minutes, but I don't want to freak out. I'm probably gonna be in trouble. We'll see. All right, yeah, this is the part where we run. Ooh, it's hot. I'm like a geek. I really don't like conflict, so I will do a lot to keep that peace and harmony in my life. Thank God he had cell service. It's like shark food.
Maybe. So I'm gonna cheat.
No cheating. Call it historic downtown.
Why?
I drove 2,000 miles. Troy's downtown was so small, we had a hard time finding it.
This is it. We're in the downtown.
No, there's a sign up ahead. Let's go read it.
But once we did, it did have coffee and brews all in one spot, so it met the minimum standard. But it was very, very sleepy and probably not some place we would want to live, but I can see the appeal.
I'm sure this was lively when it was a mining town. That's probably the brothel right there. All right. Booze and Bait. That's a good name for a store.
Bowling.
Bowling. Wow. Look at this drama, Ted. Look at the mountains.
I've seen a lot of mountains, Katie.
You haven't seen these mountains.
Okay.
I'm not impressed.
There is no
Along the way, we made a quick stop at Kootenay Falls. This is where they filmed a movie that we both really love, The River Wild, and so we were excited to see the real thing. That's not me moving, that's the bridge moving. Oh, and the margaritas. Watching the squirrels and the kids chase the squirrels, that was fun. My cutie, the reluctant tourist. Okay, this is a short little walk to the Kootenay Falls, and it's easy coming down, probably be a little challenging going up in the heat, but there is a nice breeze and a lot of shade down here, so I'm excited to see the water. Still with me? Tie my hat down with my scarf because it's pretty windy out here, but it feels great on a hot day. This place is magnificent. You've got to stop by if you're ever on Highway 2 near Troy.
There's no train here.
Maybe we'll see one. It's only like 87 degrees. Do your little thing on the catwalk.
Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk.
Quarter mile from Overlook Trail, there is a scenic bridge that you can hike to, but it's hot and the day is getting long and Ted doesn't want to do it, so we're just gonna move on and I'm just gonna have to come back again to see the bridge. So we made it through and continued on our way. The funny thing is, when it comes to hikes, we switch roles. I become the shark and he becomes the sloth. I think that's why we're a good match.
Oh, that's the downtown we have to go. This place is really fun.
What I didn't realize about Libby when we were driving through is that it was the site of the largest environmental disaster in American history. There was a vermiculite mine with asbestos everywhere, and there's been about 20 years of cleanup with another 10 to go.
Oh, that Bob's Big Boy. Very mean looking grizzly bear. Mountain Brewing Company. Oh, Ted. You want to check their menu?
Not really.
They have local coffee and brewing. Meets the minimum standard. Oh, this is the pretty view. Look at that. Yeah, they just need to add flowers and actual businesses. It's so cute. Look at that nice mural.
What's the famous phrase?
It has potential.
Ah, yes.
Lots of potential.
So we pressed on toward Kalispell. The drive through northern Montana was so beautiful and the mood became a lot more chill. But the closer we got to our destination, the more and more anxious I got about how Ted might react to this glamping idea.
Shortcomings of these people against, I hate to say it, it actually does kind of make sense. Because again, you're not seeing anything actually hit their bodies while they're being tortured.
That is still murdering somebody. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like and so it wasn't their imperfections that killed them. You grabbed them and tortured them to death. Like,
At the same time, no, I completely agree with you. But sure.
Okay, so this place, Lonesome Dove Ranch, is super charming, and it's they got horses, and I didn't really realize the horses were a big thing, so I'll see if Ted wants to do a trail ride tomorrow. Odds are probably low. Who knows? You never know. Sometimes we do those. But yeah, we got this cool little map to our teepee. We're doing glamping tonight, a little bit southeast southeast of Kalispell, southwest of Kalispell, because it was budget friendly and it had Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna go get the car and use the map to get to where our little teepee is, and we'll get settled in. So we've never done glamping before. Should be fun, hopefully.
Just rent an RV.
There's a little teepee.
Are these bees? What are these things?
They're just bugs. They'll go away at
They're not gonna
night.
go away.
They're gonna go to their little place where they sleep at night.
They're gonna come where the lights are on, which is in here.
No, they're not the kind that are attracted to lights. We are leaving. It's cute. Yeah, Ted was not impressed and wanted to spend as little time there as possible. So we headed into Kalispell for dinner. The wasps were an unwelcome, scary surprise. I mean, they kind of freaked me out too, but I was determined to stay calm and make the best of it. This is Kalispell. Some nice new houses here. And Glacier is over there somewhere. Oh yeah, park here. You fit in here. It's 2 hours. I'll grab that Diet Pepsi for you, okay? Yeah, that's good. Really good. Sweet, reminiscent of chocolate milk. Desserty. And local. I'm gonna do that one.
Wow, it's pretty crowded.
Oh, that is a burger. Rick's Bottle Shop. We got some sushi in town. Montana Coffee Traders right next to their place. So after a very nice dinner and walking around downtown, we returned home to our little teepee where hopefully we'd get a good night's sleep. It's kind of like that scene from City Slickers. We're going behind a butte.
We're going behind a butte.
Yeah, there was no cell reception at the ranch. But I was right about the so-called bugs. They did not bother us at night. The next morning, we enjoyed a wonderful ranch breakfast that was included with our accommodations and sat around the dining room getting some work done. We toyed with the idea of horseback riding, but I'd just done laundry and all my stuff was clean and I didn't want to get it dirty. We ended up going to Kalispell to the library to get some more work done, and we ended up pretty much spending the whole day there. We looked at things to do, but we were like, yeah, we didn't feel like doing any of them because we were going to be in the area again soon, so there was no rush to do anything. And basically, we just had kind of a lazy day, just hanging around.
Don't pay any attention to me. Nobody ever does.
Went to dinner at this really good burger place and went back to the teepee and just hung out for the evening. And I took a lot of pictures of the property because it was just such a pretty place. Kitty! Hello! Hi, kitty kitty! Oh my goodness, you're friendly, aren't you? Hello, ladies.
goodness, you're just demanding. Demanding. Where's my loves? Okay, fine, I give up. You're so pretty. Kitty, almost. Yeah, you're cool. Cool cat. Yeah, okay. Hope I'm not allergic. Oh, and there's Kitty wants to be in the picture. Hello. There, Kitty. Oh, Kitty. Kitty bears all over me.
Having a chill day like this was really good for both of us, and it set us into more of a relaxed mode for travel. The next day it was time to check out and move on to our next destination. I have to say though, we became surprisingly accustomed to the wasps, kind of chill about it, not freaking out at all. I consider it a real win for both of us. It's almost meditative in a way. Trying to get the wasps.
Oh, is that a requirement?
It is a requirement for happy marriage.
Why?
So I want to see you crawl through that hole one more time.
I'm not doing it again. Just for that.
You said you wanted to be in the videos. Take the igloo out. TikTok, okay? Look, if you want to be in the videos, you got to take direction. Otherwise, forget it. Just pretend like you're not here. Come on, take it out. I'm recording.
All right. Being difficult. I don't like sort of the commandant cutie.
You don't like commandant cutie? Thanks, cutie. Look at that good husband of mine helping out. The more time passed, the more we got into the rhythm of traveling together. Going from solo camping to couples road tripping wasn't necessarily easy, but we were finding our way and getting along and looking forward to the adventures ahead.
You guys didn't good.
And yet we're headed to East Glacier today. It's having meat.
That's right. Eat.
He may have brought the attention of various ancient sites to more people around the world than anyone else, because I mean this show, Ancient Aliens, is seen in dozens of countries and has tens of millions of people.
Next time, we visit Glacier National Park for what can only be described as the experience of a lifetime.
Get in the picture and then you look at everything except the camera. Look at the camera. Kitty. Oh, there's your pretty face. Okay, you're totally distracted. Oh, there's pretty kitty.